My name is Emily, and I'm a newlywed of 3 months. I used to work at a bank, but after getting married, I quit and now work part-time as an administrative assistant at a local real estate company. My husband, Jack, agreed to let me continue working since I love my job, and we share household chores. My single life was busy and hectic with work, but living with a calm Jack feels like a reward. However, even in this happy newlywed life, there was an obstacle. My relationship with my in-laws. We live about an hour's drive from Jack's parents' house, so we don't usually see them. But from the time of our marriage announcement, my in-laws were overly concerned about my educational background and career history. My mother-in-law, Barbara, said to me,
"You're probably looking down on our son because he's not as smart, aren't you?"
My father-in-law, Richard, interrogated me, saying,
"Emily, you graduated from a good university and worked at a bank, right? Why would you marry someone like Jack? Is there something else going on?"
Even when I strongly denied these accusations, my in-laws wouldn't believe me, and that's where the rift began. One day, we were invited to stay overnight at Jack's parents' house to celebrate Richard's birthday. I had a bad feeling about it, but I decided to go for Jack's sake. When we arrived, Barbara and Richard only spoke to Jack, barely even glancing at me. When I tried to help with dinner preparations, I was refused and told to just sit on the sofa. Then came dinner time. Special sushi platters were placed in front of Barbara, Richard, and Jack, but there was nothing in front of me. Barbara said, "This should be enough for your meal, right?" and placed a plate with a single cucumber in front of me. At that moment, I made a decision. I snatched the sushi platter from in front of Barbara and started eating. When she tried to stop me, I retorted, "Barbara, you're calling me just a daughter-in-law, but aren't you in the same position? Why are you acting so high and mighty when we're in the same boat? Could it be that you don't understand because you've never experienced harassment from your mother-in-law?" Surprisingly, the usually calm Jack exploded in anger.
"Dad, Mom, you're both being ridiculous. Why are you only attacking Emily? Mom, you're a daughter-in-law too, aren't you? You used to complain to Dad all the time about how Grandma mistreated you. That's why you kicked Grandma out, right? So how can you do the same thing to Emily?"
Jack grabbed my hand, and we left his parents' house immediately. Since that day, Jack has cut off relations with his parents. Barbara frequently tries to contact him, but Jack ignores all her attempts. Now I'm talking to the baby in my belly saying, "Please be born healthy. I hope our child will be as gentle and easygoing as Jack." Even if my in-laws apologize if I experience the same kind of harassment again, I'll cut ties with them for good this time. From now on, I want to build a happy family with Jack and our baby.